Static sites are on the rise, with more people just adopting them for their businesses or blogs and everything like that. So if you're trying to build a static site and you're looking for how to host it, whether it's a Jekyll site, a Hugo site, Gatsby site, those are just like the most popular static site generators, and every other one out there, because there are a lot of new ones that have just been come up during this past few years. In this video, I'm just going to be giving you guys the top collection of free best CDNs to host your static site on. So what should you be expecting from me? We're going to be looking at three main things. The CDNs, I'm recommending their advantages against each other, like just compared to each other, and then I also kind of arrange them in kind of a ranking order from best to not so best. And then lastly, we're gonna be talking about how to host them. Not really deep in that, but surely gonna be looking at all those three. So now let's just get started. Okay, so before we proceed, let's really get the meaning of a CDN clear for those who doesn't understand what it means. So I'm saying CDN, not hosting, server and the like. So CDN is more like a hosting server, but with much advanced features that makes your site more accessible in less time. Let's just give it that kind of phrase. So it's just like an hosting server, but it's just adding more not functional, just features that is speeding up your site to people all over the world. So you can think of it like this: a CDN, hosting your site on a CDN just makes it easier for people to reach from different parts of the world. It kind of links every user in geographical locations to the closest server to them. Let's take it like that. That way you can just ensure a faster speed site, or a faster load time speed for your website. So that's what we are talking about. So now we're gonna look at the top 5 free CDNs you can use to get started with hosting on your site. So in terms of good to not so good, the first CDN hosting server, whatever, I'm going to recommend it to you guys is Netlify. That's the first on the list for several reasons. So if you're looking for something cheap and even free with a lot of benefits, you should really consider Netlify. Some of the advantage of using Netlify is just it's very easy to install and set up with GitHub. It kind of has a kind of built-in functionality with GitHub. It also gives you a lot of features for free without even having to pay any money. You can also have access to community plugins. Plugins are just what you use to increase the functionality of your site, or improve, maybe to add a new function like date, comment, image caching, image processing and stuff like that, just to make your site a bit better overall. So using Netlify comes with a lot of advantages like those I just mentioned. And to think of something not so good about it, like a disadvantage, I'm just trying to think, but turns out that I've been using it for the past year, and I don't really even have something to just point out that not so good. So that's it for Netfire, and you can check it out in the description box if you want to go ahead with that. Some other advantages of Netlify also includes continuous deployment, and user integration are also and user authentication is also inbuilt with the platform. That is, you can just register your users, your website, sign in Google, Facebook and stuff like that. That's just what it means. So you get all these functionalities by just using the free tier of Netlify. So you can see that's why it's just number 1 on this list. It really offers you a lot of features. So on to the next one. So I did a lot of research, just to get something that that can closely follow Netlify without having to just like state the obvious and stuff like that. But the next on the list is glitch. So I don't know if you have heard of Glitch, or haven't heard of Glitch, but Glitch is just like a collaboration platform for you to just write codes and deploy it, or practically just host it. So you can get the link in the description as always. But Glitch also comes with inbuilt hosting and also a surely just like an IDE for you to write your code. Very, very advantageous, or important for developers. So what are all the advantages that Glitch brings for you? So free hosting, code dev, online collaboration. So certainly for developers, you can just like collaborate online with other members or team members and stuff like that. And surely this is something Netfire feels like to bring to the table, and surely it doesn't have to like have everything, but this is Glitch comes with online collaboration. Another thing quite important so is community showcase. For depending on what you are doing, some people like to like showcase their apps, or just like project and stuff. So Glitch has a community that is quite thriving, and people are just like seeing them showcasing their stuff, and getting improvement approvals and stuff like that. One more thing is also that if you are a beginner with a kind of not much like experience building sites and web apps, you should consider Glitch, because it does provide pre-templates for building apps. So the three templates it does provide, I think, is a template for static sites, a template for a node.js app, and one more. So you can surely go check it out, but this video is focused with static site. So surely you can just go on Glitch and just like get set up with just like an HTML document, CSS document, JS, all inbuilt and provided for you to start. One more thing, yeah, also very cool, Glitch has an online terminal for running your commands. So when I do my deving, I always, it's quite something I can't do without using the command line to run command, and just like with Git, especially Git, because my site is just like hosted on GitHub. Let's just say storage, let me not use the word host, not hosted, not hosted, it's just like stored on GitHub, and then I just have to like use the command line a lot. So if you are someone that does a lot of work on the command line, you can also consider Glitch, because it comes with a terminal for you to run your commands. Yeah, so pretty good platform. So that's it for Glitch, and we're gonna be checking more on it in how to host. But click if you're really interested in Netfire, click the cards shown to you like right now. That card over there, click it to learn how to host your site with Netlify. Not such a hard deal, but yeah. So cool, we talked about Netlify, we talked about Glitch. That second, I also like gave you guys a way to check out how to host on Netlify. If you have a site you want to host on it, I just gave the video out, so you can check that out if you're selecting Netlify. But as we proceed, what about Glitch? So check the description box for how to like get started with hosting on Glitch. I'm just gonna show you guys the process on that, and onto the third one on the list. The third one I decided to add for several reasons was Google Cloud CDN. Yeah. So after a lot of research, it turns out to be like this. There are a lot of CDNs. There are a lot of CDNs, like quite good and everything like that, but most of the time they don't come with hosting. So my own point was to provide for you guys something that allows you to host along with providing CDN, you know features, right? So hosting plus CDN at the same time, and many of these platforms don't give you out that kind of. You might need to like host with Bluehost and then kind of combine them, to just make it in the same way, instead of just like going to one platform and getting everything straight. So I didn't want that. And it might just be in Google Cloud CDN. It's quite advanced and stuff like that, but not quite. Or rather, when I just like give you guys the steps on how to proceed with that, it shouldn't be as advanced as you should be thinking. I'll just like explain stuff. So yeah, Google Cloud CDN is the third on the list, and of course, it should come with a lot of features, even features like that I can't like understand the jargon behind, just hearing some things and you can't really understand what it means. But the little I could, I'm just gonna show you guys or list out the advantages, to note. So yeah, what are the advantages of using Google Cloud CDN? So it provides a very fast, way for you to like push out video content, images, and the likes. So more like if you're having something cumbersome that is kind of loading a lot of images, you can consider using Google Cloud CDN for that. It also brings along advanced privacy and data security integrated with Google Cloud, which is quite important. I feel like if you are doing something a bit to an extent, not so just like straightforward, it's integrated with Google Cloud, and that way you can just like, while using the CDN, you can get something like maybe using Google Cloud Bucket. That's a way to store your files. You can use Google Cloud yeah, pretty much that. If you were a dynamic site, I could have considered stuff like Google Cloud machine learning API. That's what I'm just involved in, so I'm thinking about that, to kind of use API to serve your models and stuff like that. But yeah, Google Cloud CDN for you. And if you want to look at how to like get this up and running, just check the description box. I'm gonna leave a link for you to follow, and you can just read my article and you should be set up to bang, right? But I don't really like mention a lot of advantages for this. That's because you can think of it this way. Pretty much everything you are expecting, you get it using Google Cloud CDN. Most people just avoid it because they feel it's a bit advanced, and for just like first time users. But you don't need to worry about that for now. So yeah, okay, we have checked out three free CDNs to. Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't really talk about the free aspect of Google Cloud CDN, but what it comes this way. When you just get on Google Cloud, you're gonna get a free trial that lasts a year. It lasts for 1 full year, and during that period you can use about 80% of all Google Cloud offers. So that's just pretty much a free trial thing. And since it lasts, it can be considered free, of which you can maybe just like invest money later on, if you love the platform and you are stuck on it and stuff. But yeah, that's it for it. In the next one, surely, what do we have next? We have Amazon Cloud CDN. So I'm keeping this, like I mentioned, stuffs that come with hosting along with CDN features, not just CDN in one side, or not just hosting and then you have a site that takes 10 seconds or 5 seconds to load. No one wants that. Okay, so Amazon Cloud CDN, and pretty much the same offer features as what CDN provides, but something that comes special with it that it is integrated with AWS platform, like the cloud platform, the web app firewall. That's a way to protect your site from security threats. Also, comes with Route 532 Protect. That's also a kind of data security software, or integration. So yeah, and also it comes with 50 gigabyte per month of space, for storage, of which you and I can't finish. If you're just like using a static site, surely you can't even get close to that. And also with a pay as you go pricing method, but don't worry about that. Pay as you go is not, it's more as if, or as you're using stuff you're paying. But it's, thankfully Amazon also has this free 1 year trial thing, and you can also use that to get started and test it out. And I will also be leaving the link on how to proceed with hosting. So it's not cumbersome for you guys. I have a bit of knowledge on Amazon cloud functions and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be checking that out. And when we talk about the last one, I feel like you guys might not agree with me, but surely I have my reasons, and you can tell me your reasons in the comment box if you have something really significant, of course. Okay, so what is the last CDN hosting free thing we're gonna be listing? So this is the lowest ranked, and that's GitHub Pages. Yeah, GitHub Pages. And yeah, I've tried to use GitHub Pages myself, and it didn't work out. Even after a lot of trials. I'm not saying it's bad. A lot of people are using it successfully currently. But so the way it goes is that you should just like consider the features it provides, and if it meets your requirements. And if you're like me, you want something flexible, something you can at any time just decide to tweak, or just go in a different direction still using the same platform. And GitHub Pages might not be suited for that, for the following reasons. It provides just it limits you in a free tier to just 10 builds per hour, and most of the time I'm just like coding, or just writing code, pushing, and it push more than 10 builds in an hour for just like testing purposes and stuff. So moving forward, it also does give you form handling. Good thing, it gives you form handling, so which is one of its advantages. One more thing that I think is quite significant to consider before proceeding with GitHub Pages, if you love this software or whatever, is that you are limited to using only Jekyll static site generator. You can't use other static site generator with GitHub Pages. You can use it with Netlify and the rest I've mentioned, but not GitHub Pages. So Jekyll is just like the brother of GitHub. So it's quite easy to set up, like straightforward as heck. But when it comes with integration with other generators, you just like run into a dead end and you're stuck. So perhaps you're on Jekyll, everything seems nice, you want to change up, switch it up a bit, and maybe to Yugo. Yugo is faster after all, and shit, you can't. And that's it. That's just it. Comparison of my selected after research. Top 5 free CDNs for hosting your static sites. So you can select one of all this, and you can go ahead with my guides. The guides are provided on how to host your site using them. So this was just like fluid and straightforward. Not much details on it, because you wouldn't need the details. You only need details when you're trying to host it. So yeah, gonna make details on the long run. But that's it for me in this video, and I hope that you guys could have just like gotten everything in a clear, direct way that is helpful. Yeah, so I'm gonna see you in my next video, but I'm quite not confident about that, except you hit the subscribe button below. Walk. All right, sure. See you.